Hi y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Little Ways, Little Things. I am just pulling into work. I have the old Prime Waste Solutions shirt on and I'm ready to get back to work. Of course, I have proper precautions. This is only about my second week back at work. This COVID pandemic, I know it's been a hot minute since I've uploaded and given you guys any updates, but this COVID pandemic has caused a lot of complications. I have not gotten it, and neither has anyone in my immediate family, but we have lost some friends to it. More than one. So it's been a rough couple of months, and I just needed some time. I am considered very high risk, so I have been really a lot more restricted than other people, and so it's been really rough. It's been rough. I've been working from home, or I was, and now I'm not, so I'm excited to be back. And I'm back at school, back at work, so I'm back at YouTube, and I have some really, really fun content planned for you for the fall. So you want to hit that subscribe button down below right now so that you can be subscribed, and hit the bell too so that you don't miss a video. Halloween is just around the corner, so I have some fun things planned with that. But for today, since I was so restricted over the summer, I wasn't able to go out to like Starbucks or even go through the drive-thru very often. So I found a way to make one of my favorite Starbucks drinks at home. It is a tea-based drink. It is not a coffee-based drink. Shocking, I know, but I found a really great way to make it at home, and I'm going to be sharing that with you today because I think it's going to be a really fun drink that you might want to try for fall. I'm back at home and I'm ready to make my drink. It is a London Fog from Starbucks. The way I got turned on to this particular drink is that when my husband and I were on an Alaskan cruise a couple years ago, we stopped in Victoria and had a real tea, and it was just so fun. There was lots of yummy food and this really delicious, rich tasting tea. And it was served with milk, which is something I never thought I would like, but tasting this tea in Victoria was just so good. So when I got home, I found out that Starbucks makes a London Fog, and it's a really good drink. It's very similar to what I had in Victoria, but the problem is that Starbucks does use, often uses like lavender or lavender syrup in it, and that makes it a little bit strong to me. I'm just not real fond of that particular flavor, but the base is always Earl Grey tea, and sometimes they call it an Earl Grey latte. And Earl Grey, and this is the one I'm going to use today, it's by Bigelow, and just use a really good quality tea if you want to try to make this. But this Earl Grey tea has bergamot in it, and bergamot is about like a little sour orange, and so it's got a real distinct flavor, so you want to use Earl Grey tea. And I just really think it's a comforting drink, and it's just going to be perfect for fall. So here's how you make it if you want to try it. First of all, I have been steeping 2 of the Earl Grey tea bags inside of the teapot with 2 cups of water. You want it to be a little bit strong, so I would suggest 1 cup of water to 1 bag of tea, and I'm going to be making a couple of little cups here, so I did two tea bags to 2 cups. The next thing that you're going to use is actually some warm milk. Now I'm using skim milk, but you could use anything that you want. If you'd rather have almond milk or oat milk or something like that, you can use that. So that's what I'm going to also be using, warm milk. And then I'm going to be using this Torani vanilla syrup. Now I found this at Target. You can get it at World Market. You can find it on Amazon. Sometimes you can even find them in the grocery store. If you can't find it, you can always get it on Amazon. I'll try to link it down below. If you don't find this syrup at all, or you just want to try it without investing in a bottle of vanilla syrup, go ahead and mix 2 teaspoons of brown sugar with a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla, and that's going to give you about the same taste. So, and if you don't want brown sugar, substitute honey or any regular granulated sugar, just any kind of sweetener that you have, and just do 2 teaspoons to a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla. Regular baking vanilla, just like you use when you bake cookies. All right, but I'm going to use this vanilla syrup, and it's already sweetened, so I'm going to use about almost a tablespoon. I don't have an exact measurement, and I wouldn't say a whole teaspoon, but almost a tablespoon of that. What I'm gonna basically do is froth up the milk with this really fun frother. I got this during the pandemic to make my own lattes, and it works really good. So I'm gonna link it down below. It was inexpensive and it works really good. I've really been liking it a lot. It's called Milk Pro by Powerlicks. It works. It was amazing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna, yeah, let's go ahead and make it. I'm gonna fill up my cup with this tea that's warm and been brewing for a couple minutes, at least 5 minutes. So I'm gonna fill it up, but I'm leaving lots of room for my milk. I am gonna add maybe a little over half, but not a whole tablespoon of the vanilla syrup. Kind of give that a little stir there. And then the fun part is to froth up the warm milk. I am going to use just a little bit of warm milk. I'm going to measure it to about a little over a quarter of a cup, but not quite half a cup. And I'm just going to do this step just to show you how fun it is to mix up with the frother, but you can just do it directly in here and pour it. It's very fun. I have tried to froth almond milk and whole milk, and it all works really good. So then I'm going to just stick this in here and stir up that syrup a little bit better. And then I'm going to pour this really pretty frothy milk right in on top of it. Whoops. All right. It's a light color. I'm going to give it a try. Do you see that froth? It's really good and it's comforting. It's actually a little citrusy, but it's a very good drink for fall, and I hope you will give it a try. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because we have a lot of fun things planned for the fall. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you try this, please let me know on Instagram, because I would love to know, either in the comments down below or on Instagram, how you liked this London Fog tea drink.